Yo, so how do we liberate ourselves? How do we liberate ourselves? What a profound question. So I ain't gonna pinpoint it completely, I can tell you that, but hopefully me just speaking on this can help someone. So that's why I'm doing it. So now when we say liberate ourselves, what I mean by that is breaking free from conditioning. And conditioning is something that was put on to us by others, ancestral, from our parents, and they got it from their parents, and people around us telling us who we are and what we should conform to, and all of these things. And that's what builds us up as our ego. That's what makes us who we are, who we think we are. We're so much more than that anyway. But so liberating ourselves is about that, is about breaking free from that conditioning, breaking free from our shadow. It is bringing awareness to all of your unconscious. When I mean shadow, I mean your unconscious part of yourself, the part of you that's hidden, that plays out through your life through addictions and habits, bad habits and tendencies, and relationships. So it's all about cultivating awareness. It's about watching yourself, doing the self-inquiry, and asking and looking within yourself, asking yourself questions, going more in depth with yourself. It's about getting out of that surface level crap that almost everyone is in. It's about getting depth within yourself. It's about realizing the depths of yourself, the depths of your soul, and who you are. And to do that, it requires you to bring awareness to what's stopping you from going to that depth. And what's stopping you is all your shadow, rooted in shame, guilt, fear, unworthiness. And we may not even know that certain experiences we're having, or relationships or addictions, are rooted in that, are rooted in those lower vibrational energies. So when we start to liberate ourselves, we are shining a light on all of those unconscious parts of ourselves that are running our lives. So, and how can we do that? We do that by going within. We do that by facing our shadow, and it's uncomfortable, and it can be messy, and it can be painful, but that's the price of liberation. Pain is the price of liberation, truly. It's like when we face all that, and it's like, it can be a lot. That's what transforms us, is when we have the courage to face that pain within us. That's the shadow that's playing in the unconscious. It's when we have the courage to shine a light on that and sit in that darkness and let it play itself out, and we cultivate awareness with it. We start to transmute it and alchemize it into light. And it's for those that this video is for those that aren't living a normal life, aren't or don't want to live the normal life. It's for those that are courageous and want to break free from conditioning and false beliefs that have been put in us and that society is putting in us. And you know, it, like, you see the shit that the news, that social media is putting in us, that is conditioning these young brains to live in unconscious ways, simply, like, and it's making, you know, the world a low vibrational place. Like, it's keeping people numbed. And liberating yourself is not numbing yourself. It is allowing yourself to feel instead of numbing. It's allowing yourself to feel the hurt, feel the pain, and work with it. And when you do that, you bring more awareness to it. Slowly you start to crack things open and you start to have more love and joy in your heart, and then things are easier, because and then when more of that shadow comes up, that you have more love to nurture that part of you that's hurt. So at first things may be so hard, and like you're just completely stuck in your ways and in unconscious tendencies, but you've got to make a start somewhere. And once you make that start, it's like, in a way, there's no turning back, but it's like it just keeps going down. Like, it's like a rock going down a hill. It'll just keep going down, right? It's like, or in a way, it's exponential. So it's, once you make a small step, it's like you've just kind of got to keep walking and keep going. And you know, sometimes it's like you're just walking in darkness. You have no idea where you're going. You can't see where you're going, but you know, you've just got to thug it out. You've just got to thug it out, man. And the more you thug it out, and thugging it out doesn't mean suppressing your stuff. It means allowing yourself to feel what, you know, you don't necessarily want to feel. You're breaking free of that mechanism of suppressing things and keeping yourself safe from feeling certain things. So you've just got to thug it out in that shadow work. You've got to know that when you are doing the shadow work, and when you really are, and you really know that it may be dark, it may be grim, but it's for good reason. You're liberating yourself, you're raising your vibration. Even if it doesn't feel like that in the moment, you are liberating yourself. So hopefully this resonated with someone. Hopefully I explained the topic alright. It's not something that can be explained in such a short video fully, so hopefully it meant something to someone, one of my 12 subscribers. So bless you guys. Subscribe if you're watching, if you made it this far. Most people don't make it this far in my videos, so hey, it's cool. I understand, man, that it's the TikTok brain rot mind. You can't oh man, get off TikTok, man. Get off TikTok. Alright, I'll leave it there. Cheers. Actually, I'll show you my view real quick. I'll show you. Oh damn, we got a bit of a sunset. Very nice. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I'll leave it there. Cheers, see you guys.